What's going on, you guys? It's Electric Enzo here. Today we're going to be doing something that we haven't done in about over a year. I used to make a lot of top 10, top 5 types of videos on this channel, but I haven't done it in a very long time. So I figured that I'd do one of these for you guys because I know you enjoy watching these types of videos. So today we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite Ninja Warrior competitions that I've ever done. In total, I've done over 50 competitions. So I have a load of competitions to choose from, but I narrowed it down to my 10 favorites. I'll be showing you clips of them. I'll be talking about them. It's going to be an amazing video. Before we get into it, make sure to enter the 500 subscriber giveaway. All you got to do is comment giveaway down below and subscribe to the channel, and you can win 3 of the prizes mentioned in my 500 subscriber giveaway video. Now let's get into number 10. So number 10, right? I made a video about my top 10 competitions over a year and a half ago. I've done a way more since then. So number 10 is one that was on that list. It was a lot higher, but it is the Jungle Gym competition from January 2019. This competition was crazy, and it's weird to think that it was already almost 2 years ago. A few crazy things that happened in this competition. On stage 1, I got first place. On stage 2, I fell on the third obstacle, had to use my retry, got it. I had a little trip up, and then my contact, I wear contacts, right? My contact flew out on the wing nuts, so I had to do the last 2 obstacles with no sight, basically, because I had one eye being able to see out of, and if you wear contacts, you know that having one eye to be able to see out of is awful. And then on the, I fell off the dismount platform for the last obstacle, but it was okay because I went past it, and that was allowed in the competition, and I got third by 7 seconds. Honestly, I think out of any competition, that's the one where the most, it was super eventful during the course. So many crazy things happened, and I barely made the dismount at the end as well. So that was a crazy competition, and that's why it comes in at number 10. Now, coming in at number 9, we have my UNX at Center Court Lawrence. So if you don't know what UNX is, it is the best Ninja Warrior league of all time. I could even make a video about that. Let me know if you want me to talk about UNX in a separate video, but basically they're an awesome league. 13 and up, it's just one age group, and it really gives kids a chance to compete against adults in an awesome environment in these huge gyms with super innovative courses. And the UNX at Center Court was the first one I ever did, and it was a beautiful competition. It had so many innovative obstacles, and my run was a bit slow because I still hadn't done too many competitions up to this point. I'd done a good amount, but I still wasn't extremely experienced, so I was still taking my time on this course. But honestly, it was so much fun to be able to compete on a big stage like that against top athletes like Jamie Ron, Najee Richardson, and even Joe Morawski. It was absolutely insane. Michael Torres, that's just another name. So many out there. I know you're seeing these clips right now from the competition, and you can just see how well produced and professional this competition was. So much fun. Okay, now coming in at number 8, we have my Ninja U competition for the Next Level Ninja Games League. Ninja U is a great gym up in Iowa, and this was just an insane competition. There was isolation, right? So before you ran, you could not see the course. You could not see anyone else's runs. You were in an isolation room, and there was no way for you to see anything. So that was the main part that I loved about it, because you had no beta. I ran last, and that didn't matter. Usually running last is awesome because you can see all the beta. It did not matter for me. I walked out there with absolutely no idea how my competitors did. It was such a cool experience. The course was amazing, set up by Ninja U. Ninja U is one of my favorite gyms I've ever been to. If I ever made a gym list, it would definitely be top 5, top 10. I'd never done anything like it, and I don't know if I'll ever do anything like it again. It was a super, super unique experience, and I really loved it. Coming in at number 7 is actually my first ever competition at Live Training Center. So I talked about this in my last top 10 competitions video, but Live Training Center is a gym that's close to me. Jungle Gym's closer, but back then Jungle Gym wasn't a thing, so I would go to Live Training Center for the competitions. And basically, this is my first ever competition. It wasn't, anything special, but it's my first competition, so I have to have a ton of nostalgia for it. If you're seeing my run right now, I made a video on my first competition back in the past, but this was just such a cool competition because it really got me into Ninja Warrior. And without this first competition, I wouldn't have any of these other competitions. So I have to put this up high because it really got me into Ninja Warrior and made me love for the sport. And I qualified for finals, so that's not bad. I mean, it was about 1 second and top 5 qualified, so I mean, But my first competition qualifying for finals, not too bad. So yeah, I really enjoyed this competition at Live Training Center, and it really just got me into Ninja and where I am today in Ninja. So I'm really grateful for it. All right, you guys, coming in at number 6, I'm not sure if this is so high just because it was a very recent competition, but it's actually the competition at Iron Grip in Michigan. The first day, not the second day. The first day was awesome for me. I ended up getting first place by 0.5 seconds, a super fast and efficient run for me. I think it's my best run of the year so far in NNL, so I really like looking back at these kind of runs and seeing that I did well at them, it's a good confidence booster. And I love looking back at this run, especially because I feel like I had almost no flaws with the run, and I had some super tough competition as well, so that also boosted the win to a higher level for me. My favorite comp that I've done this year so far, Jump Twist Ninja, is a close second, but I really enjoyed this competition over at Iron Grip. They put on a really cool course, and the Midwest gyms, I hadn't been to many, so I didn't know what to expect, but they had some cool obstacles. They had stronghold switch grips. They had this cool thing where you had to walk on doorknobs. They had some cane hooking obstacles. It was sick. I really love this competition, and it comes in at number 6. Coming in at number 5 is my first ever win in a competition, and that was at Obstacle Ninja Academy in 2018. Jeez. My first ever comp at ONA. I cleared the course, had a few really good moves that helped me clear the course over 2 years ago already. And I think another reason why this competition is so good is because I had 3 things great happen to me that weekend. On the Friday night, I got an award for my ocean conservation work for a film that we created. On Saturday, my American Ninja Warrior Junior episode aired, and on Sunday, I won a competition. It was a great weekend, and I think all those 3 things combined boost the competition even more. But they had a really cool course as well, and I was really proud of my run that day. Getting your first ever win in a competition is the greatest feeling of all time, and if you haven't won a competition yet, keep going for that win. It took me a long time to get my first win, and once I finally did, it felt like all my hard work had paid off. And since then, I've won a lot more competitions, so it felt great, keeps feeling great, and winning is just a great feeling, and winning for the first time, it's the best. Coming in at number 4, we have the UNX competition at Jungle Gym. So having a UNX in my home gym was honestly sort of like a dream. I know that's weird to say, but UNX is literally a dream league. You get to compete against top adult athletes on the best courses in the world, and having one 40 minutes away from me at my home gym that I train at all the time was so fun. And I had a really fast time up to the obstacle where I fell on the underclings, which was the Ninja Killer. So I actually placed pretty well in this competition. It had a super cool course. The 3 obstacles that I didn't get to try were the agility, the missiles, and the snapback. But in redemption time, I was still able to try it. And I made sure to go super fast on that course because I knew it was the last UNX of the season that I'd be able to go to. So I wanted to make sure to make the most of it, and I definitely did. And I really enjoyed that competition over at Jungle Gym. Caleb put on an amazing course. Caleb Bergstrom, my coach, he sets up all their courses for the competitions, and that was probably one of my favorite courses, if not my favorite course that he's ever put on. Yeah, that comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we have National Ninja League Finals Season 5. This was this February 2020. I ended up clearing stage 1, clearing stage 2, and making it all the way to stage 3. It was a great competition because previously in finals, I did not perform the way I wanted to. I had some weird mistakes and just I usually perform well under pressure, so it was weird to go out on stuff that I knew I could do over and over. So doing really well at a finals finally felt amazing. So this season at finals, being able to clear stage 1 and being able to clear stage 2 and making it all the way to stage 3, I was really grateful to be able to do so. I loved that finals so much, and I had some tough competitors, and I am getting hyped for finals this year. I've been training harder than I ever have, 5 times harder than ever, and these YouTube videos that I'm making for you guys of training also help me train harder, because you showing me all of your support pushes me to train harder, pushes me to make more videos for you, and those videos that I'm making for you, I'm training in those videos, so it's just really awesome. So thank you guys too. NNL Finals had some really cool obstacles. On stage 1, they had the fidget spinners and the aerial barrel. Stage 2, they had the NNL gliders. They had the last obstacle on the ropes. They had the wingdings. Yeah, you'll see some clips of those right here. Super fun course. Coming in at number 2, we have my last competition at Jungle Gym in July. So this was an awesome competition. I was running against some of the best ninjas in the world, and I was able to clear stage 1, get 6th place out of 32, clear stage 2, get 2nd place out of everyone, and overall I ended up getting 4th place in the whole competition, making it almost to the very end of stage 3, having a small slip up on the cliffhanger. But this competition was a huge confidence booster for me, because before this, in big competitions, I just performed averagely, but in this competition, I had seriously done better than I could have ever expected, and it was a huge confidence booster for me in Ninja overall. So having a competition like that is just so awesome to look back on. And I have a competition at Jungle Gym in a few days. I'm nervous and super excited because I really am looking forward to competing against some of the best ninjas in the world. I hope I can do well for you guys so I can make a video on that for you. And I'm really hype, honestly, because I haven't competed in like a pro level. I've been competing in teens in NNL, so I haven't competed in a pro level since July. So this January 2nd is going to be an awesome competition. And you know what? We're going to get a video out there for you guys. And with this stacked field of athletes, it's going to be a bloodbath to get first place. There are at least 20 top ninjas in the world that could take this first place in this competition. And that's so cool to know that I could be one of them. So I'm really excited. Coming in at number 1, hasn't been beat. Don't know if it ever will. American Ninja Warrior Junior Season 1. Yeah, ever since I was a kid, I've wanted to be on American Ninja Warrior. And then when I found out there was a kid's version, I can't explain how excited I was to y'all. It was a dream come true, being able to be on that show. When I got the call that I was going to be on, that was one of the best days of my life. And, you know, I hadn't really not that much ninja experience at that point. So it was really weird to see all these people who had been training for 4 years plus and me just been training for like 6 months seriously. Actually, I really wasn't even training seriously back then. But, you know, it was so cool to be out there. On an LA set, I love being in front of the camera. That is my favorite thing. So being able to be in front of the camera and talking about my ninja stuff and doing ninja on the big stage, American Ninja Warrior Junior, was so awesome. I had some great races against Caleb, Sean, and Jackson. Very fun competition. The best competition. I mean, very fun competition. The best competition, in my opinion. And I know some people don't count the show as a competition, but I do because it is a competition. It's for first place, and you get $15,000 if you win. So I'd call it a competition. But man, that was a dream come true for me. Being on American Ninja Warrior Junior Season 1 was just one of the best experiences of my life that I'll take with me forever. And it's opened so many doors for me that I just can't not put it at number 1. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did go on to enjoy the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. If you want to see more top 10, top 5, top 6, top 7, top 8, if you want to see more rank downs, countdown lists, let me know down in the comments below. I love making them. I love making them for y'all. If you guys were at any of these competitions that I just mentioned, be sure to let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.